Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was the first president? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. We elect a president for how many years? 4.